Literally nothing pisses me off more than when I open Instagram or TikTok and the first thing I see is some 18-year-old kid sitting in his Corvette driving to his mega mansion. But in full reality, this kid's alibi, starting, a crypto course or having a successful side hustle business, whatever it is, 99% of the time is a complete lie. What he's flexing is not his own money. This is his parents' money, an inheritance. He did not earn this on his own. So today, I really wanted to dig into the numbers and see what your finances actually should look like. And before y'all start commenting, trying to flex on one another, oh, I bought a house at 22 or whatever, guys, the comments are a place for peace, love, and positivity, so no crazy flexes. Just be supportive of each other in there. All right, so I guess all of this boils down to what we've been talking about the last couple weeks. The economy's bad. We get it. We all feel the pressure and craziness of the amount of inflation and price increases that have been going on recently. Anyway, everyone's poor right now, especially if you're really young. It's really hard to get that margin to invest money or to even save money in the first place. But I wanted to kind of talk about my friend today, who is a real estate agent in my area. I live in a little bit bigger of a city, and my real estate agent friend doesn't have a lot of money to her name. And she told me this one thing that really intrigued me, to say the least. So she told me that 99% of the people who are coming in to buy a house under the age of 35, well, if they look like they're 35, right? We don't know their actual age, but if they're trying to buy a house under the age of 35, 99% of the time, they are receiving financial backing from their parents, from grandparents, or some kind of life goal gift, like if they got married or graduated college. And honestly, this makes a lot of sense because out of the 4 people I know who own a house under the age of 25, they did not pay for it themselves. And so what I think's actually happening here is as budgets start to tighten, especially on boomers and I forget what the other generation is, millennials, I think as the budgets start to tighten, people realize how bad their kids have actually been having it the last couple years and want to do something to help them out or set them up. Unfortunately, I am not in this circumstance. I've been given nothing in my life, and I'm sure a lot of you are also in that circumstance. But it's unfortunate to see these people our same age receiving houses as gifts or help with a down payment, whatever it is, and then this person who's, again, our age is turning around and flexing the house like it's theirs, like they worked hard and bought it. And it's like, homie, I know you work at AutoZone. There is no way you bought that yourself, right? So anyway, I think what's really getting me here is the amount of like fake flexing on money that they didn't earn. It's kind of hard to see. So I wanted to break this down for you guys, but I've been doing some research on net worth per age. And I guess to be fully honest, I've been looking at only the demographic of people between the ages of 20 and 35, specifically those numbers because my YouTube channel only gets recommended to people between those age range. I don't know why, but I guess that's just what happens. So those are the numbers we'll talk about. So here we go. If you are between the ages of 20 and 35, the average net worth is negative $82,000. If you have more money than negative $82,000, then you are ahead for your age bracket in 2026, okay? Let me repeat this one more time. If you have more than negative $82,000, then you are ahead, okay? So many people out there, especially in our age range, are not doing well. A lot of people can mask it, and a lot of people can take out debt to make it look like they're doing better than they actually are, but that is not the reality. I think for a lot of people, just a mixture of debt on normal everyday things like credit cards, cars, student loans. Some people are taking out a mortgage pretty young as well. I think it's a mix of all these things give people a negative net worth. And by doing this, they don't have time to invest when they're young, arguably the most important time to invest. And they especially don't have the extra money they need if they get laid off or something crazy in their life happens, like an extreme medical bill. There's just no leniency in there when you're paying off $82,000 worth of debt on a consistent basis. And so again, if you have more money than negative $82,000, you are absolutely winning right now. So those numbers especially change the closer you get to 20 or the closer you get to 35. But this is just the average, guys. And especially beyond 35, if you're watching this video and you're above that age, just give it a quick Google search and you can find what your average net worth should be for your age. Pretty simple to do. But anyways, really quickly, since we're already at 5.5 minutes here, if you are a young age, again, between the ages of 20 and 35, you need to be staying out of debt as much as possible, saving and investing as much money as possible. And if you just can't make that margin work in your life, you need to start working on your education and potentially start looking around to get a new job or find a way to earn more in your current job, guys. These are the most beneficial and forming years if you want to become rich, and especially if you want to retire at all. And so you need to be doing exactly what you can right now, because we have no clue what inflation is going to do the next couple of years, especially after the inflation we've seen recently. But go ahead and leave a comment if you want to talk about this and de-influence your fellow peers here. And if you haven't done so, hit subscribe. It's free, and I've got 30 subscribers, and it kind of hurts that I don't have more than that. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.